I'm like, can you meet at Cooper's in like 3 hours? Cooper's is the closest major restaurant to where I think this guy lives. And then he just instantly blocked me.
Hey.
Welcome back to another episode of Care for Boys. Would you guys like a Omicron special?
Absolutely.
I want to see your methods.
Because someone had asked about this, I thought it'd be pretty funny. So the PSA of this video is basically if you're gonna talk shit to somebody, don't do it over Facebook. That's the dumbest thing you can do. There's lots of ways to find and dox people. So I'm gonna give you like I'll give you a little tutorial about like if you sell stuff on Facebook, you're gonna end up with these low ballers that think they can just like go, I'll give you $5 for that piece of shit, ha ha ha, and they think that there's nothing you can do about it. And I'll give you a 3-tiered method of how I found people in the past for like real situations, and then I'll start with the easiest one, which is the most common sense one. There was this guy named Oscar Wood who like sold me a bad part. He like sold me a piece of shit part that he said was rebuilt and ended up being total crap.
What kind of part was it?
It was a engine block, and then after we took it apart, we found out that it was like not rebored or anything. It was just like super old. And then this guy disappeared on me and was just like super avoidant, acted like he never existed. All of his shit was like gone off his page. But luckily, I remembered that he was also selling a different motorcycle, whatever. This is probably the number one easiest thing to do. So then I just get Subin to like, I'm blocked, obviously. Subin's not. I tell Subin, look for this YZF that this guy's selling. Finds it, obviously. Acts like he's really interested in buying it. Gets the guy's phone number. Very, very simple way to do it. The other way that makes it a little more complicated, I would say, is, and all these are done social engineering. You don't need to hack anything. Most things that get hacked are done because someone was an idiot and just decided to say it. So this one was a really, I like take pride in this one. I think it's pretty fun. This guy for no reason just started talking shit on like a truck listing I had and was just like, that piece of shit's not worth fucking whatever. Started talking all this shit. Yeah.
Lots of weirdos out there.
For cars there are. So one of the first mistakes you can make is that he had all of his info private. So when I go to him, you don't see anything. But if you're on the same Facebook group as the person, it shows you that. And then if you can, like, we're part of like the same swap and sell like car, because it's a car guy talking shit to another car guy. We're probably going to be in 5 different groups together on Facebook, which is a bad move because then you can see his stuff within that group. So funny thing is this guy, I end up being able to find his profile pic. And his profile pic, he tags his wife like an idiot. You go to his wife's page. The recent post is about how this bakery that they work at in San Bernardino, they recently got their motorcycle stolen from the back parking lot. So I'm already salivating.
So you know where they work. You know who. Yeah. Now you know their whole network. You know
yeah.
where they are.
Yeah. So because she's got a public service business, already mad easy. You call the fucking shop, and you get the guy's name. Hey, so I've got some information on that bike, but I want to make sure I talk to Gerald himself. And then they give you the fucking straight up number of the guy, and I'm like, God damn, this is so easy. And again, like I don't act on it. I don't do anything beyond this. I just really like the challenge of finding the guy that was talking shit to me and then sending him a nice text. Hey, hope you found that bike. You know, just something cryptic to like fuck with him.
Do they know that it came from you though?
Yeah. It was me because I was like, yeah, like I just said, don't talk shit about people's trucks without thinking they can't find you very easily. And I'm just like, don't get your bike stolen at the bakery again.
Now he thinks, fuck, this guy stole my bike.
Just immediately blocked me on like through text. So I'm like, okay, it hit for sure.
Well, yeah, but you're in their mind now.
I just want to teach people lessons and not to talk shit randomly to people.
That's sick.
The most recent one that happened was also pretty fucking difficult, but very fun. So this one was, this guy he lowballed me, like he offered me like $1,000 or some shit on something that was obviously like worth more than that. And then he started talking all this shit and I was like, okay, cool. I didn't say nothing back. And then another guy that has everything blocked. This is another very rare way that people can find you if you're talking shit. So this is why I say don't do it. Even if you have all of your information blocked, absolutely all of it, and you're not part of the same Facebook groups, this is what you can still see from people on a marketplace. So let's say this person named J Ray, right? This is just a random guy. I go on his thing. He's got everything blocked. Let's imagine he has everything blocked, right? So you can't see anything. you can always see seller reviews. And here's where it gets very, very fun. Obviously, if the seller reviews, you can't click on their names. You can't go to any of these people. If someone has a unique name, chances are it's going to be very easy to find them. Luckily, the guy was talking shit, had a previous buyer by the name of Shampoo, which is not a common name.
Yeah.
So if you just search Shampoo, it's probably going to come up. So then I go to this Shampoo guy and I see that his review of the guy was, oh, so-and-so was so great. I bought a car. He delivered it straight to my door with his carrier. Awesome guy, blah, blah, blah. All right, it's fucking perfect then. So then I hit up Shampoo and I go, hey man, I saw in a review that so-and-so delivered a car to your thing. I'm thinking of buying a car as well. How did the delivery go? So I got a conversation, get some rapport with the guy. The guy's like, oh, the delivery was amazing. He had his own carrier, blah, blah, blah. That's perfect. I think I'm going to pull the trigger on it. Thanks for the advice, blah, blah. I feel comfortable now. I wait a day, right? Next day I go, so so-and-so's on his way right now, but I can't seem to get a hold of him now. And I'm getting a little bit nervous. Did you have his number from when he delivered yours? And the guy's like, yeah, sure, no problem. Don't worry. The guy's on the up and up. He's fine. Gives me the fucking number. Like, you can't talk shit on Marketplace, bro. There's always a way.
What'd you end up messaging this guy?
Found out that, so based on the information I got from the guy he delivered to, I found out this guy's from Bloomington, Idaho or whatever. And then I looked at the area that he did the drop off to I gathered that it wasn't a very far travel. So I'm like, hey, it must be pretty close by. So I kind of, in my own way, figured out where he might be. And I responded to him finally after he's talking all that shit. And I was just like, I'll take it. I was like, hey, I'll take it. $1,000. Let's do it. Let's do the deal. I'm like, can you meet at Cooper's in like 3 hours? Cooper's is the closest major restaurant to where I think this guy lives. And then he just instantly blocked me. Because he lives in this fucking nothing town where there's nothing there but Cooper's.
Yeah. So he's like, fuck, this guy located who I am.
Yeah. And he just fucking nothing. Just blocked. Yeah. Blocked on Facebook, blocked on text. And I just like doing that shit, man.
You're really good at that.
Because I think like...
He's done that to me, actually.
Yeah. I don't like when people think like, let me just like pick on this guy and talk shit. It's like, I'm not a fucking hacker, but most of it's social engineering. And this is where I think people will get you if you talk shit, is that even though you hide absolutely everything, you can't hide this. You can't hide seller reviews. And that's where they can find you. Because any one of these guys, Richard, Bill, Guy, Jim, all of them are vulnerable to give up info if they've dealt with you, which I think is beautiful.
And you use a nice little strategy to build rapport with them.
Yeah. And that makes sense if you're like, hey, I bought that car. The guy hasn't hit me up. I've been sending him messages. Do you got a way I can get a hold of this guy? I don't.
But see, that's the Omicron part. That's where you get into the next level, right? Because you might be able to, through the actual platform, do a little bit of doxing, click in here, do a little bit of sleuthing here. But it takes the mind to build rapport in a lie for an intention that is beyond the conversation you're having with an innocent person who just happened to be third-party exchange. Yep. And then to like know that it makes more sense to like wait a day or two. That's the patient game. That's the fucking sociopath part. Yeah.
That's why I think that's why I like to give advice too about like if you are selling something major online. Let's say you're selling like a car or something like really important. You got to be careful about who's asking to see it, because that's how you get doxed too. Like someone could be like, hey, I'm really interested in buying that truck from you. And then you might give them your number because you're going to meet up. And that might not be someone who really wants to buy it. They just wanted your number. So I think just be really careful if you're obviously even a little famous, don't sell shit under your real profile or your real name. You know, that's like on OfferUp. You don't have to use your own photo. On Facebook, you do. So then that's just where you don't give your number. I don't even sell on OfferUp anymore, but yeah, there's lots of things to be careful about. I think Marketplace is one of them where, obviously if someone's being mean to you, where there's a will, there's a way. So just keep that in mind.
You work for the CIA, don't you? You've been trained by them.
Dude, no way.
Same tactics they teach you.